Shalom. First and foremost, I'm begin this by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. And right quick, I was actually getting ready to go to sleep, but this video came across my feed, so I'm going to play it. Before I do so, I'm going to make this a quick video because I'm going to stay right here in Ecclesiasticus, also known as the Book of Sirach and the Apocrypha. Okay, so I'm going to start at verse 13. It says, "Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman." So, without further ado, I'm going to play this real short video, and I want y'all to hear it.
A woman will fuck you over every time, every day. Shit. And I ain't lying, G. And they will. They will fuck you over every time, every day. If you ain't paying attention, G, they will tear your whole heart out. A woman will fuck you over.
And this has been proven through history to be absolutely true. And proven in the Bible to be absolutely true. Because especially the so-called black woman, you know what I'm saying? The so-called black woman has been Esau's biggest weapon against the so-called black man for umpteen years, shit, for the longest, man. But actually, since the beginning of time, you know, we go back to
the Terminator.
The time of Adam and Eve.
Over every time.
You know, you go back to the time of Adam and Eve, man. That was the so-called black woman. You know what I'm saying, which represents the Israelite woman in total. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they took they made that pact with the serpent. You know, and the modern day serpent today, that same serpent is here and back. That's Esau Edom. You know, the so-called white man. And this has been, like I said, they've been his biggest weapon against us for the longest, you know. I'm going to try to keep this phone from going out. You know, I'm going to play this a few times because it's very short.
A woman will fuck you over every time, every day. Shit. And I ain't lying, G. And they will. They will fuck you over every time, every day. If you ain't paying attention, G, they will tear your whole heart out.
And a lot of men don't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So, actually, before I go back to Ecclesiasticus, I think it's in the book of Proverbs, but let me do a search right quick. Because it might be in Wisdom of Solomon. Yeah, Proverbs 31:3. It says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyed kings." And we are supposed to be kings of the earth, man. But because we chose, you know what I'm saying, we chose the ways of the serpent through the woman, through our women, here we are right now, stuck in captivity. You know, we've gone from captivity to captivity to captivity to captivity, and here we are in our final captivity. You know what I'm saying? This is the book of Genesis, you know, playing out, you know, right before our very eyes. These are the results of it. This is the results of that. Okay? So, I mean, yeah, what man was saying was right. What man was saying was Totally right. Totally on point. All the way on point.
Attention, G.
So going back to the book of Ecclesiasticus, again also known as Sirach, chapter 25. So I'm gonna say, you know what? Let me read verse 7 right here. It says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th will I utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children," and we can't even enjoy our children in this world. You know what I'm saying? We can't even enjoy our children. Our women leave us because the systems that are set up, through feminism and stuff like that there, child support and all this here, housing, Section 8, whatever they call it, you know what I'm saying? All these things are set up as this is Esau telling our women, hey, I got you as long as you ain't dealing with that man. You know what I'm saying? And these women have taken the bait. They're taking the bait. So let me jump down to verse 16. It says, I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. And man, that's sad. I would rather dwell in a house. I would rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. And that's how wicked our women are, man. That's why it says in Proverbs, all wickedness is little. Well, no, it just said it right here. In verse 19, actually. All wickedness is little, is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And she's gonna, and our women finna get their judgment. Because they're gonna realize that their trust in the devil, in the serpent, that just wasn't the way to go. And they're gonna be seeking men soon, and that's when Isaiah 4:1 is gonna come into place. So let me go ahead and get that. And we're gonna pull out these scriptures. You can get tired of it all you want to. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. We see the prophecies coming to pass already. We see the prophecies passing, popping like popcorn, man. That day is coming. We see women already speaking up about monogamy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Our women are starting to get on board because they realize, hey, this system has failed them. You know what I'm saying? The system has failed them. Esau has failed them. You put your trust in the devil. You put your trust in your enemy. That's why the scriptures say never trust thy enemy. You know what I'm saying? I can go ahead and get that again. I just did it in my last lesson. Give me a second. And that might be in Ecclesiasticus too. And Salaki, I'm tired, but I had to touch on this. Ecclesiasticus 12:10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness." So you can't trust the enemy, and Eve is learning that you can't trust the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Eve is learning that the hard way, and it's gonna get worse, man. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get a whole lot worse. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Everything that Esau promised you is going to come to naught, man. And you're going to realize that. Let me see if I can amplify that. Isaiah chapter 32 in the Amplified Bible. See how that words it. But this is deadly serious, man. And these women are finna learn a hard lesson, a super hard lesson. And when that Isaiah 4:1 comes to pass, and I'm going to get it again. Let me get this Isaiah chapter 32 verse first. Verse 9. Yeah, stop at verse 10. Verse 9 and 10. It says, rise up, ye women who are at ease. Hear my voice, you confident and careless daughters. Oh man, the confidence of these women is through the roof. The pride is crazy. Listen to what I'm saying. In a little more than a year, and that's literally at this time, in a little more than a year, probably not even a year, as close as we are right now. But we'll see what the Lord says. It says, in a little more than a year, you will be shaken with anxiety, you careless and complacent women, for the vintage will fail and the ingathering will not come. They're going to see once again, like I was saying, that Esau got him in a trick bag, man. Esau got him in a whole trick bag. So yeah, it's going to be over with. And so going back to, and let me get this Isaiah 4:1 in the Amplified as well. And I'm going to end it with that. I'll play the video one more time, more than likely. Okay, I'm still learning this Amplified. So Isaiah 4:1 in the Amplified, and let me highlight it. It says, and in that day 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and provide our own apparel. Only let us be called by your name to take away our reproach. And you see in parentheses it says, of being unmarried. These women are going to be seeking men. They're going to realize that it is a reproach. It's a disgrace to not have a man. Okay, they're going to realize how important it is to have a man in your household. So you independent women, you better get it together, okay, before it's too late, okay? Because I'm letting you know now. When this day comes around, you know what I'm saying, you ain't going to be able to sweet talk and seduce me into picking you up. I'm going to be all about Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. And you better hope Yahweh Shem Yahweh puts the spirit on me to even take you or any other man of the Lord. Because we all pretty much going to be on that same level. Okay? This ain't like, once again, this truth ain't no joke. The times that we living in, this ain't nothing to be played with, man. There is no more time for games. No more time for your feminism, your women's rights or whatever, as you don't have all the goddamn rights. You know what I'm saying? Our playtime is over with, man. and you women finna receive judgment. Straight up. But I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna go back to the video. Let it play one more time.
They will tear your whole.
Start it over. Let it play one more time. That'll be it.
Will fuck you over every time, every day. Shit. And I ain't lying, G. And they will. They will fuck you over every time, every day. If you.
And I will say this here, you women that have come back into the obedience of the truth, you know what I'm saying, and return back to your true power, Yahweh Ba'Hasham, Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying. Hey, Lord, may the Lord continue to bless you, and know that the Lord will definitely put you with a man of the Lord in those days to be protected. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. So just stay true. Okay? Stay true. Hold that fast which thou hast, let no man take thy crown, all right? And that man is pretty much talking about Esau. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if you in the know, stay in the know and stay doing the right thing, and you gonna be all right. Best believe that.
And they will. They will fuck you over every time, every day. If you ain't paying attention, G, they will tear your whole heart out. A woman will fuck you over every time, every day. Shit. And I ain't lying, G.
Yeah, I'll end it right there, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hasham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hasham, Kakwadash. And again, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught me this truth, peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom, Yasharallah.